This is your home for the Bulldogs. Baldwin Sports Live.
Alford is going to hand it off to Cody Buck up the middle, lowers the shoulder into the end zone.
Baldwin Sports Live is presented by Hayden Outdoors. 48 years of Hayden tradition and excellence. Learn more at haydenoutdoors.com.
Bergen going to set up Paget nicely. Carr with his third rebound, kicks it to Talon Torres. Now Ryder and I going to try a mid-range jump shot, and that's good. Bailey Smith open it in the corner for three, up and in. Third goal from the four. He'll swing it out right side, looking for the corner, the end zone. He will make it another Bulldog touchdown.
It's time for the Bulldogs on your home for Baldwin High School Athletics. Baldwin Sports Live.
Well, good evening, everyone. We've made our way down south to Independence, Kansas tonight for the Battle of the Bulldogs in the first round of the sub-state playoffs between the visitors from Baldwin and our hosts, the Independence Bulldogs. The calendar has flipped to March, and with it comes high-stakes basketball. It's win or go home time. Baldwin comes in as the number 13 seed with a record of 10-13 on the year, and Independence has had a great year. They come in at 18-4 as the number 4 seed in the East. Glad you could join us tonight wherever you may be watching. My name is Ryan Hilmer, and as always, Joey Bongard will be alongside me. Baldwin is coming off a tough loss on an emotional senior night to Bonner Springs by a final score of 55-53. Meanwhile, Independence has only lost 4 games this year, but one came in their final regular season game at Fort Scott last Friday night by a score of 51-50. Tonight will mark the first matchup between these two schools, at least in the past 20 years, and it comes with high stakes as the winner will move on to play the number 5 Topeka Hayden Wildcats, who are getting a bye here in the first round. They were slated to play number 12 Atchison, but I'm not sure what happened. Atchison must have dropped out, so Hayden already through to their sub-state title game, and they'll play one game for a chance to go to state, and the winner of this game will meet the Wildcats. Baldwin hasn't been to state since 2020, while Indy, they were just there a few years ago in 2023, but they haven't been past the quarterfinals at state since 1993. Should be in store for a fun one tonight. Let's take our first break, then we'll talk more about this matchup. I'll show you what the brackets are looking like for the 4 sub-states on the east side. Also bring you some keys to tonight's game. You're watching the Baldwin State Bank pregame show on Baldwin Sports Live.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for 131 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Kelly Neufeld and his team at Farm Bureau Financial Services are there to help you prepare for the unexpected and protect your future. With customized insurance plans and comprehensive financial planning, Kelly and his team will help increase your confidence in your overall financial well-being. Come meet the team at their new office in downtown Baldwin City at 714 8th Street or give them a call at 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it.
New charges related to insurance fraud and theft.
Ripping off about 90 homeowners. Stewart ripped him off.
The roofing industry is rough these days. Hometown Construction is Baldwin City's very own hometown solution for roofing and siding needs. We know there's more important things than just money. We give detailed estimates and on-site supervision during all projects. We focus on one job at a time so that you have our undivided attention. Contact us today. Go Bulldogs!
With Heartland Plumbing, you get full-service plumbing from a real plumber, not a sales guy who's just there to fix a leak. Heartland Plumbing sets appointments they hold true to, not an inconvenient block of time they might be there. With a strong reputation and years of quality service, Heartland Plumbing has the tools and the people to get your plumbing job done on time the first time. Give them a call at 913-856-5846. Serving every big town and small town around, residential and commercial. That's Heartland Plumbing, the plumber you can open your door to.
Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
Welcome back here to Independence, Kansas, getting you set for the Battle of the Bulldogs in the first round of the Sub-State Playoffs. This is the pregame show, and it's brought to you by Baldwin State Bank. Personal service from people who care. That's what you get at your hometown community bank, Baldwin State Bank. Whether it's personal finances, business money management, loans and credit, or saving for retirement, go see Baldwin State Bank. For over 130 years now, they've helped serve our community. So go enjoy a better banking experience with your friends and neighbors at the Baldwin State Bank. Bulldogs are coming off a loss on senior night, like I mentioned, to Bonner Springs, 55-53. Shot 32% in that game, hit 5 of 23 threes, but the big number for me, they missed 11 free throws, went 16 of 27 from the free throw line. Bonner, they also missed 6 free throws, going 10 of 16, but the big number for them was they hit 11 threes. That's the most threes that anybody has hit versus Baldwin this year. They were 11 of 24 from deep. The Bulldogs, they led by 2 at halftime, but they lost the third quarter 16-8 and came back to tie it up, obviously, send it into overtime, and Baldwin ended up losing that game. Excuse me, that was the boys' game that went to overtime, but they ended up losing by 2 anyways. A lot going on this time of year, but as for Independence, I mentioned in the open, 18-4. They've only lost 4 times, but one of those was their last game at Fort Scott, 51-50. They've also lost to Burlington, who Baldwin has also played. They've lost to Girard and St. Mary's Colgan out of Pittsburgh. Burlington is a top 10 team in 3A, and St. Mary's, they're a top 10 team in 2A. So a couple of those losses are nothing to be ashamed of for Independence. They're a very, very good team. This is the first matchup, like I said, between these two schools, at least in the past 20 years. And both of these schools, they average right around the same number, about 47, 48 points per game. But the difference is defensively, Baldwin gives up about 47. Indy is giving up 35 points per game. That's got to be one of the best defensive records in Kansas, really, only giving up 35 points per game. So Baldwin's going to have to score some points somehow. They're going to have to make some shots and knock down some outside shots, I think, tonight, if they're going to have a chance. Indy, they've only played 3 close games, and the close games I categorize as games that finish in 6 points or less, the margin. They are 2-1 in those games, and Baldwin in that same category, 2-4. So it should be a fun one tonight. The Dogs going to have a chance. They got to come out, get hot early, and play their game. Their defense keeps them in just about every game. So we'll look forward to that. The head coach for Independence is Bryson Bird. His assistants are Gina McLennan and Will Wilkinson. Head coach for Baldwin, Kara Rowland, in her second year. She's assisted by Chad Scobie and Bailey Bones. Let's go ahead and pop up the sub-state brackets here. There's the top quarter of the bracket. Rock Creek at 20-3, taking on Parsons tonight. Fort Scott is hosting Tonganoxie in the 8-9 matchup. Second is Wamego at number 2. They're hosting Labette County tonight. Santa Fe Trail is hosting Bishop Miege. In the third sub-state bracket, Eudora is the 3 seed. They're hosting Lewisburg tonight, and Ottawa is the 6 seed. They are hosting Chanute tonight. That'll be a good game. And then we come to the bottom quarter, Baldwin's bracket. You can see the 4-13 matchup there. Hayden, like I said, was slated to play number 12 Atchison. I'm not sure what happened but Atchison must have dropped out because Hayden, they're going to get a bye. And so the winner of this game will play Topeka Hayden. If Baldwin wins, it'll be at Topeka Hayden. If Indy wins, it'll be right here. Let's go ahead and take a break on the pregame show. We'll be back and bring you some keys to tonight's game. This is the Baldwin State Bank pregame show.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
When it comes to building your dream home, quality matters. For residential or commercial, Jetmore Construction and Cabinetry brings precision, passion, and Baldwin City pride to every project. They specialize in complete home builds and custom cabinetry to help your dream space become a reality. For a free quote, call 785-248-0698 and follow them on Facebook to check out their latest projects. Jetmore Construction and Cabinetry. Built local, built right, built for Baldwin City. For unbeatable service, there's only one choice you can count on. Clint Davis and the team at One Choice Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning have been keeping Baldwin City comfortable since 2011. Whether you need quick repairs, seasonal maintenance, or a brand new system, Clint and his team have you covered. Schedule an appointment today by calling 785-393-9329 and sign up for the preferred maintenance plan for special discounts. One Choice Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning, the choice for the comfort of your family.
Charlie was born at LMH. We had a great team of nurses. Not only did they check in on us regularly, they always asked if we had questions, always made sure that we understood what was going on. I cannot say enough wonderful things about the labor and delivery, family birthing, and mother baby care team at LMH Health. We had to put our entire trust into their hands, and just everyone was so friendly and so supportive.
Welcome back here to Independence, Kansas. We've made the trip down south for the 4-13 matchup, a battle of the Bulldogs. Let's take a look now at our keys to the game. First up for me, for Baldwin, let's get off to a hot start. I talked about it a little bit in the open. Baldwin, they are 8-5 when they lead at halftime, but to me, they got to build some confidence tonight. They are the 13 seed going up against heavyweight that's only lost 4 games all year. So if you can make some shots early, maybe get out to an early lead, build some confidence, I think that's going to go a long ways towards a Bulldog victory here tonight. Number 2, maximize your possessions. That means limiting turnovers, crashing the offensive glass, getting some extra possessions, and also vice versa, clearing that defensive glass and trying to steal a few possessions from Independence. I think that's going to be one of the big keys tonight. And then number 3, contain Brooklyn Maddox. She is number 5. She's a 5'8 senior. Honorable mention All-State last year, second team All-League. Probably one of their better players, so you got to keep an eye on Brooklyn Maddox, number 5. They got a lot of other good players, too. Their starting 5 really is super solid. Obviously, you win 18 games, you're going to have a pretty good squad. But for me, Baldwin's going to have to key in on number 5. They're going to have to take care of the basketball. They're going to have to make some shots early and build that confidence. Because when they're hitting shots, we have seen they can get hot, and they've hit 12 threes in a game before at Tonganoxie. So it might take one of those efforts here tonight for the Bulldogs, the Baldwin Bulldogs, to come away with the win. But anything is possible. That's why we play the games. That's why we're here. Glad you could join us tonight. Ryan Hilmer alongside Joey Bongard. About 2 minutes left on the pregame clock. Let's fit one last break in here, and then we'll come back with the starting lineups and then opening tip-off from Independence. The first round of the playoffs getting started here tonight. It's March. It's win or go home time. Best time of the year. We'll be back with opening tip-off next.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Helms Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home is honored to be your choice when the difficult time comes to plan a lasting tribute for your loved ones. There to guide you through the process from beginning to end with each family's unique traditions and beliefs in mind. Visit lamb-roberts.com to see all of the services offered, including their online pre-planning tool, or call 785-594-3644 to visit with the caring professionals at Baldwin City's only locally owned funeral service and cremation service provider, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home.
Dr. Philip Harvey at Oral Surgery Kansas is a proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Dr. Harvey and his staff wish all of the Bulldogs the best of luck this year as you continue to make Baldwin City proud. Oral Surgery Kansas provides personalized, gentle, comprehensive patient care for a wide range of oral surgery procedures. To learn more, visit oralsurgerykansas.com or call 785-843-5490. Oral Surgery Kansas, cheering on the Baldwin Bulldogs.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe.
And I'm Dr. Holly Harris with Hometown Vet Clinic.
Now open across from the golf course in Ottawa, Kansas. At Hometown Vet Clinic, we provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, including digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work. Also, specialty care such as general and soft tissue surgery, chiropractic, acupuncture, small animal reproductive services, and dental x-rays.
With 4 other locations and a team of 15 veterinarians, our commitment to you makes Hometown Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
So we came back as they were finishing up the national anthem there. We are set for the starting lineups. First for Baldwin, it'll be a familiar starting 5. Looks like Logan Scobie, the 5'5 sophomore, will be out there. Also, got Shea out there? No, I don't think so. I think we're going to have Searle. Chloe Neufeld, number 2, a 5'3 senior. This may be Chloe's final game if the Bulldogs can't find a way to get a victory here tonight. Number 12, a 5'5 sophomore, Cammie Collum, 18-point performance she's coming off of last Friday night. Number 14 is a 5'7 junior, Emmy Nye. Emmy needs to find her shooting touch here tonight. She's been struggling a little bit lately. Her last 8 games, she's 12 of 70 from three-point land for only 17%. I should also mention, I've skipped over it for Chloe. She is number 7 on the all-time assist list, and over the last 13 games, the best free throw shooter on the team. Also, I love this one. In the last 8 games, she has 36 assists and only 5 turnovers. That is an incredible number. That's something that not even Cooper Carr has been doing for the boys on the other side. So Neufeld has been absolutely phenomenal down the stretch here for Baldwin. And then number 15, a 5'9 junior, Audrey Searle, also coming off a great game last Friday night. 12 points, 9 rebounds for Searle. Still leading the team at 6 rebounds per game. As for Indy, be a 5'6 senior, number 3, Madeline Bashir. Number 5 is a 5'8 senior, Brooklyn Maddox. Number 11 is a junior in Sarah Veely. Number 13, a senior, Caitlin Spencer. And number 14, a 5'8 senior, Kalia Lemos. Just about set for the opening tip-off here. We are in the stands amongst the people here, so if you see a little bit of shakeage on the camera, especially the scoreboard camera, I'm going to try to keep that as good as I can get it for you, but there will be a little bit of shaking back and forth. How you feeling tonight, Joey?
I'm feeling like this band is it's
It's very close to us.
I think it's going to get on my nerves a bit. This is one loud band, and it is big.
It is. I've also been fighting off a cold, just tooth and nail, so I might sound like not great tonight. I feel a lot better than I sound, I promise you, but I sound a little weird. I apologize.
You don't look bad.
No, I thank you.
For having driven 3.5 hours,
yeah.
I mean.
It's well worth it. We're going to watch some good playoff basketball here tonight. Like I said, it's March. Single elimination time. We are underway. Baldwin in their road black uniforms with the white trim moving right to left. And they will start with first possession. Working around the perimeter, get it into the hands of Cammie Collum. Now Chloe Neufeld, the senior leader, kicks it out to Emmy Nye. It could be a huge start for Baldwin. She does miss on the shot. A battle for the rebound is out of bounds going to Independence.
I think Emmy Nye's done some of her best shooting on the road, Ryan, and it's been in games that aren't double headers, usually just when the girls play, so hopefully she can do that today.
Yeah, I think back to that Top Gun tournament in Wellsville. She was really going off in that tournament. There's number 14, Lemos, gets inside and scores the first two of the game. Baldwin quickly the other way. Here's Cammie Collum, got shut off on the baseline. They'll work it back up top to Neufeld, now Nye. It's a very, very good defense like I talked about in the pregame. They only give up 35 points per game, Independence. It's got to be one of the tops in the state. Both teams average right around 47, 48 points per game as Cammie Collum splits a couple of defenders and lays it up and in. It's a good start for Collum. You like to see her stay aggressive and try to take over this game. She's leading the team 13 points per game, coming off an 18-point performance on senior night. That was knocked away by Collum and out of bounds off the foot of Sarah Veely.
This is an Independence program that has a lot of senior starters too, Ryan. So a lot of these girls are fighting off what they could be their final game at home.
Sometimes this can be a little bit of pressure as the higher seed and you're hosting these playoff games. As Baldwin break the pressure, Collum gets in deep, and I think she traveled with it. She did. Back-to-back turnovers from each team. Bulldogs looking to win a couple of games on the road, get back to the state tournament for the first time since 2020. Independence was there a couple of years ago in 2023. They haven't made it past the quarterfinal stage since 1993. There's Brooklyn Maddox, number 5, gets into the paint and almost got tied up in there. Good defense by the Dogs. Instead, they'll recycle it, and Maddox going to try a 3. That's no good. Rebound is loose, though. And on the floor, diving for that was Emmy Nye. They do call a jump ball. It's going to stay with Independence.
That's just kind of how she's been lately, is one of the most physical players on this team, and almost every offensive rebound and defensive rebound is going to her.
Off the baseline inbounds, Independence has it. We're still tied up at 2. Indy won the Southeast Kansas League this year. They went 11-1 in the league. Their only loss was their last game of the year, and that's a nice steal and interception from Chloe Neufeld. Second Independence turnover. Here come the Bulldogs. Nye gets it back up top to Neufeld. She's going to direct some traffic, call for a Searle screen. Nothing there. Gets it off to Scobie. Scobie's made a 3 in each of her last 7 games, and there's a 3 from Cammie Collum.
Gives her all 5 of the Bulldogs' points so far today, and she's hot, 2 for 2.
A good start for Baldwin. They take a 3-point lead. And look at Neufeld coming over to double there, knocked it out of bounds. They're trying to work it down low to Caitlin Spencer, a senior. She was also honorable mention All-League last year. Her and Brooklyn Maddox, the only 2 returners that had accolades from last season. Maddox will look to get it in. You're on the near side, Caitlin Spencer. Spencer trying to bully her way down. She puts it up and in for 2. They'll put that full court pressure on. They turn teams over a lot. Collum able to break it here, gets it up to Scobie. Now Nye's going to line up a three right in front of us, no good. Searle, an offensive board though, tried to kick it out and couldn't find Collum, but great effort on the offensive boards. Audrey Searle's been great at that all year long.
I think if Baldwin's going to take advantage of the full court press when they break it, they've got to throw a low bounce pass down low. Otherwise, you risk throwing it high, and that gives them a chance to defend it.
Here is Maddox being hounded by the sophomore Logan Scobie. Kicks it out. Spencer, a mid-range shot's no good, but was so off that Lemos was there to get an offensive rebound. There's a three and a miss as Neufeld clears the board. Chloe will quickly advance it up to Nye. Finds Collum in the corner. Baseline drive and a blocking foul on Caitlin Spencer. Be our first foul of the game on either squad.
Foul call on Indies number 13, Spencer.
Pretty nice gym here in Independence. I know it's a pretty new gym.
It is nice.
Collum gets it right back off the inbounds. Misses the three. Baldwin 1 for 4 from deep to start. Still hold a 1-point lead midway through the first. So probably be a low-scoring game. Talked about Indy's defense. We know about Baldwin's suffocating defense. Points are going to be hard to come by. That was Veely, had to pick up her dribble. Got it off to Maddox, and Scobie get called for a foul. She kind of just ran over Veely.
It's unlucky for Scobie.
Yeah.
Veely had her whole foot out kind of in the lane where Scobie was running, so it was either get tripped or just go through it.
Carson Chambers and Shea Griffith check into the game. Searle and Scobie will take a breather. Sideline inbounds for Indy. Get it into Veely. She's going to take a mid-range jump shot. That's no good. Battle for the rebound, though. And it's ripped away by Collum, but not before a jump ball is whistled. It will go Baldwin's way.
Thought that was maybe a little quick for a jump ball, Ryan, especially when it comes playoff time. I mean, you think that they're going to let the girls play a little bit harder, but it's kind of how the season's gone, is a lot of quick whistles on the jumps.
3:30 left here in the opening quarter. Baldwin still lead by 1. Take their time offensively. Neufeld going to use a Chambers screen, bounces it off to Nye. Trying to get it into the high post area. Carson Chambers. A nice quick move from Neufeld. Kick it out. Working around the perimeter. Emmy Nye tries another three. No good. Maddox clears the board and jogs it up. Griffith will take that assignment. Gets it off to Veely, and now Caitlin Spencer inside is going to get fouled and go to the line for 2. He's going to go against Carson Chambers. First free throw of the game for either squad is knocked down by Spencer. Ties us up at 5. Second shot no good, but Maddox there for an offensive rebound. Couldn't get the stick back. Rebound still loose and battled for. Indy's going to get a third crack at it. Spencer gets it inside to Lemos. Had it ripped away and a loose ball. There'll be another jump ball. This game is eerily similar, if you will, to last year when Baldwin had to go down to Coffeyville to play Field Kinley. They won that game in an upset and then had to go to Topeka Hayden. That is who awaits the winner of this game. Here's Haley Maddox, a freshman. Get it into the hands of Brooklyn Maddox, and now Spencer, a little mid-range shot in the lane. That's good for 2. Caitlin Spencer's got 5 points. Indy takes a 2-point lead. Neufeld comes off a screen. They're going to call a moving screen on Carson Chambers. It's a tough call for Baldwin, the second on Chambers already. As Searle quickly runs to the scorer's table to replace Chambers. Brooklyn Maddox spins to the middle. And is that another jump ball? We might set a record tonight. As Baldwin takes it away, they'll have the possession arrow.
What are we at, 4 or 5?
It's at least. Baldwin will take it. Collum jogs it up. Now tries to attack baseline. The scooper wouldn't fall in there, but she got fouled. I think that's on Brooklyn Maddox as well. Sure is. If you can get her in foul trouble, that would definitely help. Collum needs 6 more made free throws to be #1 all time in a single season of made free throws. Knocks down the first. Currently tied at #4 on that single season list. And now moves into sole possession of 4th place. I think more importantly, Cammie's looking for a win here tonight as we are tied up for the 3rd time already. Veely gets it to Spencer, back to Veely. She's gonna try on another 3, that's too strong. Loose ball here and a good block out from Neufeld as Nye found herself on the floor, no foul call. Official's gonna make sure everything's on the up and up. Looked like Nye and Caitlin Spencer were kind of caught up in a block out. It's going to be a physical game, you can tell already.
Yeah, I mean, both the teams averaging just 47 points a game, giving up right around 35, 40.
Yep. They knew coming in it was going to be physical, defensive battle. Maddox checked out quickly back into the game. She'll replace Lemos. Now another stoppage. Just wanted to reset the shot clock. Baldwin inbounds it. Collum will jog it up. No pressure this time from Indy. Collum gets it off to Neufeld. Searle down there on the block trying to get open. Neufeld attacks that way. Got into some trouble and turned it over. Good defense from Maddox as she brings it back up the other way. Maddox trying to back her way down, gets surrounded in there. A loose ball. Spencer able to come away with it, and Spencer's going to go to the line for 2. That is Searle's first. Can't afford both Searle and Chambers to get into foul trouble. Spencer went 1 for 2 from the line earlier. Knocks down the first here. Got 6 of the 8 points. Both shots good, a 2-point lead for Independence. Where does Baldwin go for the offense? Searle gonna spin, fake the handoff there to Neufeld. She's in some trouble and a foul is gonna get whistled, I believe. Maybe a bailout there for Baldwin. It looked like Searle was about to lose that. Foul was against Veely, that's her first. 3rd team foul, but under a minute to play here in the opening quarter. Collum attacks, gets to the left block, and an offensive foul whistled against Cammie Collum. Once again, good aggressiveness. You like to see that. That's one, might just stop and pop a little bank shot. Collum checks out of the game. That's only her first foul with Brunker. Cheyenne Brunker into the game for the first time. 5'3" junior. Couple of possessions left in this opening quarter. Maddox gets it up top to Spencer. Now Veely in the corner, guarded by Griffith. Working around to the block, that's Haley Maddox, the younger of the 2 Maddoxes, freshman. Send it near side to Spencer. 5 seconds, 4 seconds now on the shot clock. Veely's going to have to launch a mid-range shot, and it somehow banks in there. Little 4-0 run for Independence has them up by 4. A long 3 from Emmy Nye at the end of the first quarter. That's no good. Baldwin right now staying in this thing, but down 4 after 1. We'll take a break. Be back with more Bulldog basketball after this.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for 131 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
All right, back here, start of quarter number 2. Independence will start with it up by 4. Get it back up top to Veely. Neufeld almost came up with a steal, and now Scobie does. 5th Independence turnover. They get it to Neufeld as she crosses the timeline. Into Searle at the right block, going to try to power her way in. Couldn't power it up and in. Maddox with the rebound, and she'll bring it up the other way. She finds Lemos. Now they'll kick it out. Veely going to try on a 3. No good. Neufeld the rebound. Chloe will quickly advance it. Baldwin might have the numbers on the break. Scobie's going to try on a 3, and that's good for Baldwin. Their second made 3.
It's a big one, and Logan's also so hot from that corner. She's so efficient when she gets open in a corner, and she just let her kind of set her feet.
Coming into play, I mentioned she'd made a 3 in 7 straight games. She was shooting 34% from 3 in that stretch. 16 of 47. Makes one here tonight to bring Baldwin within 1. Veely on the near side, guarded by Neufeld. Going to try to back her way in. A scooper around Neufeld's no good. Did get her own miss. Couldn't put it back up in there. And a third crack at it from Haley Maddox. Baldwin has to clear that defensive glass.
Yeah, I think that is just error by Baldwin. You leave Neufeld alone under the rim with 2 defenders there, or I guess 2 offenders, and she's not going to win that board against 2 indie girls.
Maddox misses on the first free throw. Spencer checks back in. And we'll see Mia Cope, number 2, a junior for the first time. One more shot coming here for the freshman. Rattles it in there. 2-point Independence lead. Collum gets it to Scobie. They'll work it around the perimeter. Searle up top. Back to Collum. Was open for a second from 3. Instead decides to try to drive inside. A lot of contact in there. No foul called. And now there's a foul call on Collum. And that is not a good break. That's number 2 on Collum. Man, I thought there was perhaps a foul you could have called on that drive.
I for sure thought they were going to get a jump ball there with that. I mean, they've called jump balls so much faster than that. And I think if Collum would have stayed with it a little longer, she might have gotten it, but she kind of just went in transition after.
So Baldwin's leading scorer on the bench here with 6 minutes left in the first half, 2 fouls. Griffith came on to replace her. Scobie almost came up with another steal. And good help there from Neufeld. Comes over and takes it away. Chloe's going to get trapped now. Needs some help. Maybe a timeout. That's a great timeout from head coach Rowland. Will be Baldwin's first. You could tell Chloe was dribbling into some trouble there in the corner. That'll be their first timeout, down by 2. Give me a chance to remind everyone that our presenting sponsor is Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Chad and Penny Sheldon are your Baldwin City area brokers, and they invite you to check out the Pleasant Grove build site. 10 wooded acres of prime Kansas land featuring rolling terrain and stunning views. It's just 11 miles from Baldwin City and perfect for hunting and ATV enthusiasts. Claim your own perfect slice of the Kansas countryside. Go to HaydenOutdoors.com or call 785-821-2666. Here's Nye, mid-range jumper out of the timeout, no good. Audrey Searle, an offensive rebound. Couldn't quite power it back up and tipped out, I guess, by Baldwin.
Don't know how she's got 3 arms over the top of her head, but she tips it out. But it's unlucky break for Searle. I mean, she's fighting for those boards, just not putting up a quality shot.
Yeah, like you said, though, it's tough when there's 3 girls surrounding you. There's Maddox, guarded by Scobie. Gets it to the younger of the Maddoxes, Haley. Almost had it stripped by Griffith. Baldwin, you can tell their pressure is bothering Independence right now. Get it into Spencer. Searle looking for a charge, didn't get it. Missed on that shot, and Nye clears the board.
I think this game is definitely going to be won or lost for Independence under the paint.
Here's Neufeld surveying. Gets it to Griffith, thought about a 3, drives in, gets into the paint, off the window and in. That's a nice shot and a big one from Shea Griffith. Ties this up at 12.
I said it last game, I'll say it again. At the start of the year, Shea Griffith was not driving to the paint and putting up a shot like that, Ryan. It just shows the build in her character.
100%, the 5'5 junior improving every game. Only averaging 5 points, 4 rebounds a game as Independence turn it over again. That's
that ball
number
went in the
7.
trash can.
Oh boy, yeah, that's the athletic director over there wiping it off a little bit.
That's funny. That ball bounced straight in the trash can. I guess we get our own little Gatorade moment.
I mean, it's early. How much trash can there be in there?
I don't know. It's on the Baldwin side, so.
Yeah.
Nice Baldwin crowd out there, too.
No, it is. A little traveling contingent from Baldwin. Obviously not a short drive, but we're glad you're joining us from wherever you're listening or watching from. Best time of year here is Searle got it into the paint. There's going to be a foul on Spencer. That'll be her second. That's a big one. She's one of their better players, number 13.
Yeah, she's definitely put up some really unorthodox looking shots too today that have fallen off the glass, and she had that one floater just to start the game. So you get her into foul trouble. There's definitely probably double-digit points from her that you're shutting off.
She's got 7 of the 12 points scored by Independence. Oh, man, they got it into Nye. She just couldn't quite get her footing. Ends up traveling with it. 4 Baldwin turnovers. Timeout whistled and taken, a 30-second timeout. That'll be Independence's first. We'll keep it right here. As I remind everyone that Baldwin Sports Live also brought to you in part by Rice Precision Manufacturing. They're a family-owned company in Baldwin City. They service many different industries, from food processing to heavy and light industrial, oil and gas, and many more. With state-of-the-art machine tools, Rice Precision provides a great work environment that offers excellent pay and competitive benefits. It's the perfect place to start your next career. You can find out more by emailing jobs@rice-precision.com.
I'm just realizing this now, but this has been a high school. They've had a boys tennis program since 1928.
Holy Lord.
That's their first sectional champions banner.
I was looking at all their trophies in the trophy case. There's a lot of tennis trophies out there. This must be a very proud tennis program, as Brooklyn Maddox got in deep. Didn't make it, got it back. Nye able to block that one, and Griffith rips it right away. Baldwin doing a great job turning over Independence so far. Emmy Nye open in the corner for three. That's huge for Baldwin and even bigger for Emmy Nye. She has been struggling lately from deep. And right now she gives Baldwin a 3-point lead. Over midway through the second quarter, Veely gets it off to Lemos. Now Spencer back to Lemos. In tight, missed it, and tapped out by Independence.
There's no better feeling playing in this game on the road than knowing that you're out defending the other team, and then you have a player like Emmy Nye that's able to get a shot up when Jamie Collins in foul trouble.
Baldwin is playing so well defensively. If they can start knocking down shots consistently, watch out. Back to Neufeld on the right wing, going to work, gonna get it up top. They'll swing it left side now to Nye. Shea Griffith straight away. Gets it back to Neufeld. Neufeld will attack middle, a runner off the window, no good. Rebound there by Madeline Bashir. Senior gets it to Veely, the junior. They'll work it back around to Maddox. Good job by Scobie to fight through that screen. Veely gets into the lane. A wild shot is up and in. My goodness.
She's had a handful of those tonight.
Baldwin's still up by a point. Griffith picked up her dribble and in a little bit of trouble now. Does get it off to Neufeld. Searle, the lone post, working on the block. They get it to her. Can she spin and put it up? She does. Through some contact. 2 shots coming for Audrey Searle. That's the second on Brooklyn Maddox, so keep an eye on that.
Is that 3 girls on Indy with 2 fouls, or just 2?
It's just 2 by my count. Searle, a 68% free throw shooter, rolls in the first. Puts the Dogs up by 2. She can extend that out to 3 here. Searle averaging about 6 points, 6 rebounds a game. 3rd best free throw shooter on the team. Knocks them both down here.
Got to imagine those barks don't affect the Dogs. I mean, they're so used to it.
Yeah, this is the battle of the Bulldogs here. Which is annoying for me because I like to sometimes use the mascots as Baldwin tapped it away, but Lemos got it right back and put it up and in. Can't really do that tonight. Gotta say Independence, Indy, or Baldwin, because if you say the Bulldogs, don't really know who you're talking about. Neufeld directing traffic again, gets it to Scobie. She's hit 1 from there and make it 2. Another big one from Logan Scobie. She's been one of Baldwin's best shooters down the stretch. This is Baldwin's largest lead of the night. Both teams have led by as much as 4 at one point. Baldwin, they have turned over Independence 8 times here in this first half. A foul down low. Is that going to be on Neufeld? No, it's on Scobie. That's number 2 on Scobie. So you hate to see her come out of this game. She's been so hot.
Yeah, and I think they might have to just keep her in because you don't want to risk Collum going out with fouls.
As Collum does come back to the scorer's table. She'll replace Scobie. First shot was good there from Veely. She got 5 points tonight. Second free throw, no good. Rebound batted around, and another jump ball. That will give it to Baldwin, though.
Got to do a lot better job of boxing out there.
I'm with you.
Girls got to figure out who's going to kind of go for the shoulder push, and then who's going to really box out.
Don't look now, minute and a half left here in the opening half. Baldwin up by 3. Collum gets inside, kick it out. Emmy Nye, that's off the window and in for 3. The 5th made 3 for Baldwin. They're 5 of 10. Nye's got 2, Scobie's got 2, Collum 1. A 6-point Baldwin lead. And a travel on Independence. All the momentum in the world with Baldwin right now. Girls have come to play here down south. This is very reminiscent of last year. Column getting hounded down the floor, and finally a foul gets whistled.
Tripped. That's a trip and foul.
And that's on Veely. It's her second now.
So now it's 3 with 2. It
sure is.
Veely, Maddox, and Spencer, if I'm not wrong.
Exactly right. It's 3 of their better players there.
Could argue it's their 3 best offensive players right now.
So 65 seconds left here. Both teams have 3 team fouls, still 1 to give. Baldwin up by 6. Get it inbounded to Shea Griffith. Griffith splits a couple of defenders, gets hacked down low, no call. Out of bounds, that might have been a clean block from Lemos.
I think it was a clean block, but good job by Griffith to fight for the rebound and then ended up going off of a Indy player.
Another baseline inbounds. They have trouble getting it in. They turn it over. Here comes Independence. Lemos in transition. The runner's no good, but an offensive board from Haley Maddox up and in. Baldwin still lead by 4. Can get a 2-for-1 if they shoot quickly this possession. Nye's going to do just that. Launch from the right wing. That's in and out. Practically no difference between the shot and the game clock. They turn it over for the 10th time. Ended up in Audrey Searle's hands. Baldwin will take it. Column controlling out top. You can tell Independence right now is frustrated. Column getting hounded by Veely up top. Got to be careful, not a 5-second call. Gets off that, gets inside. That's got to be a foul. Instead, they'll whistle a travel. Sixth Baldwin turnover. Tough break there.
Yeah, you would have liked to see Column pass the ball there. She had Neufeld open, and she had numerous options when she drove, but a little too selfish there for someone who's been so good this game already.
Thought that Spencer was kind of raking her across the arm, but Brunker does check in for Column, make sure she doesn't get that 3rd foul. Here comes Maddox, 3 seconds. Gonna have to get a shot up. She's not gonna do it. Maybe a wild one, that's no good. And that is how the first half will end. Baldwin, they take a 4-point deficit after the first quarter. They turn into a 4-point lead at the half. We'll take a break, be back with the halftime show. You're watching Bulldog Basketball presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe.
And I'm Dr. Holly Harris with Hometown Vet Clinic.
Now open across from the golf course in Ottawa, Kansas. At Hometown Vet Clinic, we provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, including digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work. Also, specialty care such as general and soft tissue surgery, chiropractic, acupuncture, small animal reproductive services, and dental x-rays.
With 4 other locations and a team of 15 veterinarians, our commitment to you makes Hometown Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Kelly Neufeld and his team at Farm Bureau Financial Services are there to help you prepare for the unexpected and protect your future. With customized insurance plans and comprehensive financial planning, Kelly and his team will help increase your confidence in your overall financial well-being. Come meet the team at their new office in downtown Baldwin City at 714 8th Street or give them a call at 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here as part of Fort Scott Community College's John Deere Tech program. Maybe you belong here as part of the perennial playoff-bound Greyhound baseball team. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
New charges related to insurance fraud and theft.
Ripping off about 90 homeowners. Stewart ripped him off.
The roofing industry is rough these days. Hometown Construction is Baldwin City's very own hometown solution for roofing and siding needs. We know there's more important things than just money. We give detailed estimates and on-site supervision during all projects. We focus on one job at a time so that you have our undivided attention. Contact us today. Go Bulldogs!
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Back here in Independence, we have made it to the half. A 4-point Baldwin lead after they trailed by 4 after the first quarter, but they double up Independence 16-8 in that second quarter. They take a lead, a great second quarter. Baldwin, they hit 5 of 11 threes in that first half, 4 of 4 free throws, so they are getting it done, shooting the ball pretty well, but getting it done even more on the defensive end right now. They turned Independence over 10 times in that first half. So let's look at the full halftime numbers here. Turn the crowd mic down. That is a loud band, but they're not bad actually. All right, I'll start with Independence. Their scoring numbers from the first half, they were led offensively by number 13. Our senior Kaylin Spencer had 7 points in the first half, went 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Sarah Veely added 5 points. Haley Maddox had 3 points. Kalia Lemos had 4. And I guess that's it. That does it for the scoring for Independence. Like I said, turned it over 10 times in that first half. Went 0 of 5 from 3 in that first half. And 5 of 8 from the free throw line. As for Baldwin, they were led offensively by Cammie Collum, their leading scorer in that first half, even though she sat a little bit with those 2 fouls. Still finished the first with 7 points, hit 1 3, 2 of 2 free throws. Logan Scobie hit a couple of big threes for her 6 points. Griffith had 2. Neufeld was scoreless, but a couple of rebounds, couple of assists, and a couple of steals, doing a little bit of everything as she's done her entire career. Emmy Nye, she's starting to get her stroke back. Hit a couple of threes for 6 points in the first half. Audrey Searle, 2 points and a couple of rebounds, both of those points from the free throw line. Baldwin turned it over 6 times in the first half, and they go 5 of 11 from 3, shooting the ball pretty well from deep so far. Got to keep that going. And 4 of 4 from the free throw line, and they lead it right now 23-19 at the half. Let's take a timeout and come back with more. I'll update you on how state wrestling went. Baldwin came away with a state champion at wrestling. We'll tell you about that on the other side.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
When it comes to building your dream home, quality matters. For residential or commercial, Jetmore Construction and Cabinetry brings precision, passion, and Baldwin City pride to every project. They specialize in complete home build and custom cabinetry to help your dream space become a reality. For a free quote, call 785-248-0698 and follow them on Facebook to check out their latest projects. Jetmore Construction and Cabinetry. Built local, built right, built for Baldwin City.
Charlie was born at LMH. We had a great team of nurses. Not only did they check in on us regularly, they always asked if we had questions, always made sure that we understood what was going on. I cannot say enough wonderful things about the labor and delivery, family birthing, and mother baby care team at LMH Health. We had to put our entire trust into their hands, and just everyone was so friendly and so supportive.
For unbeatable service, there's only one choice you can count on. Clint Davis and the team at One Choice Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning have been keeping Baldwin City comfortable since 2011. Whether you need quick repairs, seasonal maintenance, or a brand new system, Clint and his team have you covered. Schedule an appointment today by calling 785-393-9329 and sign up for the preferred maintenance plan for special discounts. One Choice Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning, the choice for the comfort of your family.
Welcome back. Baldwin has a 4-point lead right now. We are at the half. The halftime show is brought to you by Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. If you're looking for personal service from a local agent, then give Kelly Neufeld a call at 785-594-1055. Kelly and his team are proud supporters of the Baldwin Bulldogs, and they would love to support you and your financial future as well. Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's your future. Let's protect it. We're coming off a state wrestling weekend this past Friday and Saturday in Salina. Baldwin, they sent, I think, 3 girls and 4 boys to the state tournament and ended up with a state champion. That was Finley Kellerman that won the state title in her weight class. So congratulations, Finley Kellerman. You will always be a state champion. Baldwin, the girls, they finished 24th out of 58 teams. That's not bad at all. And nobody placed for the boys. Only Max Harvey was able to win a match. The team finished 42nd out of 63 teams. But once again, congrats to Finley Kellerman, state champion in wrestling. So I think we're just about set. About a minute left here to the start of the second half. Let's take one more quick break, and then we'll be ready for the second half. Baldwin with a 4-point lead, looking to protect that. We'll be back after this.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
All right, here we go, just about set to get this second half underway. Baldwin a 23-19 lead after they trailed it 11-7 after the opening quarter. Doubled up Independence 16-8 in the second quarter. Hit 5 of 11 threes in that first half. Let's hope that continues here into the second, as that's another thing they did quite a bit of, forcing turnovers. That's number 11 from Independence. Great defense once again from Neufeld. Baldwin will break that little bit of pressure, get it to Searle, now back to Neufeld. Scobie hit 2 first half threes. Collum had the first 7 points for Baldwin, didn't score after that. She ended up with a couple of personal fouls in that first half. Got to be careful not to pick up your third. Now Neufeld going to attack middle, get it out to Emmy Nye. Nye going to try for another 3, and she knocks it down. That's her third. Baldwin 6th. 7-point lead, the largest of the night for anyone. Back the other way, Independence trying to get it inside to Spencer. Able to corral that. Now Maddox trying to get inside, flips up a shot, no good. Rebound almost brought in by Scobie, but instead that's going to be the third personal foul on Logan Scobie. Just couldn't quite grab that with 2 hands.
Yeah, Baldwin did everything right on that possession, except they just couldn't corral that rebound.
So quickly, Scobie's going to have to check out of the game. Shea Griffith back in there. Independence gets it inbounded. It's number 3, Madeline Bashir. Back to Maddox, now near side. Lemos with a straight line drive, gets inside, no good. Baldwin, can they clear the glass this time? A battle for it right in front of the student section down there. We don't have a good angle on it.
I think they stepped out of bounds, so it should be Baldwin ball.
We'll take it.
Looks like it's going to be a sideline in pass, so yeah, stepped out of bounds by Indy.
Here comes Baldwin, a 7-point lead, the largest anyone's had tonight. They back off a column. Bounces it to Searle off the pick and roll. Powers it up and in with the left hand off the window. 4 points for Searle, a nice assist to Collum.
Yeah, 4 points, the first basket she's made. She had 2 free throws, and it's the first time she's actually been able to put up a shot that wasn't off an offensive rebound or something kind of crazy.
Baldwin playing inspired defense tonight. Turned to Indy over 11 times at least. Here's Brooklyn Maddox left open for 3. You can't do that. She knocks down the first made three for Indy. That's her first 3 points. They held one of their best players scoreless in the first half. Indy 1 for 6 now from 3. As Neufeld's pass was knocked away and stolen. Turnover number 8 of the game for Baldwin. Spencer going to try to get baseline. She does. Working around the perimeter. Veely tries on a 3. That was way off, but right there for the offensive rebound was Bashir.
It's so unfortunate when there's a shot like that that, for lack of a better term, is so poor it works out. I mean, it just sends them to the line because it was such a short shot.
Bashir's first free throw, no good. But yeah, you're right. Baldwin, you're not anticipating that. You're kind of anticipating, if they miss it, a shot coming off the rim, so. It's tough to make that adjustment as Bashir makes the second for her first point. 6 of 10 from the free throw line is Independence. Still a 5-point Baldwin lead.
Yeah, and what you don't want to do if you're Baldwin is start rushing shots or sitting for the whole shot clock and rushing for a bad shot. You want to find quality looks like you've been doing for the first 18 minutes of the game.
Nye bounce it inside to Searle. Kick it out, wide open 3 from straight away for Shea Griffith. She knocks it down. That's her first, the team's 7th.
That's exactly what you want to do if you're Baldwin. That's the opposite of what I said you don't want to do. So great job there and a well-worked shot.
Baldwin right now an 8-point lead and another Indy turnover through the hands of Spencer. Now I will stay here. It was tipped, I guess.
I would say I'm 100% sure that went off of Indy's hands. That went off of Spencer's fingertips. I'd be willing to bet my house on it, Ryan.
I was like, am I seeing things?
My parents' home, I could bet on that.
Sure, they'd appreciate that. Bashir going to try a 3. That's no good. Rebound to Neufeld. Here comes Chloe in transition. Gets it to Griffith. Can she finish it with the right hand? Just missed the lay-in. Good transition offense, though. Neufeld almost took it away from Maddox. Get it outside to Bashir, guarded by Neufeld. Now Spencer, the short corner. They're trying to get it to Maddox. Back to Spencer. She took a foul and luckily didn't finish that. Neufeld was reaching in, got her across the arm.
Yeah, and I thought for sure Maddox's left foot stepped out. It looked like her heel was out of bounds when she dished it back to Spencer, but that's 3 on Chloe.
Yeah,
so
it is. Another free throw missed here. This one, it's Spencer. Now missed 5 free throws, has Independence. Neufeld has to check out. It's Column, Nye, Searle, Griffith, and Scobie back in.
And Scobie already playing with 3 fouls of her own.
Both shots no good from Spencer. Nye able to rip that rebound away. A jump ball will give it to Baldwin.
And a really quick jump ball. You can see Nye upset with that one as she clearly had possession of that ball.
Inbounds here. Baldwin going to break the man-to-man full court pressure. Searle gives Column a screen. Column kicks it out. Logan Scobie, can he hit another one? That one's off the mark. 7 of 14, though, from 3 for Baldwin. A little bit of quick math, Joey. That's 50%.
That's 50. That's our Carson Chambers number, huh?
That's right. Here's Maddox down on the block.
And now for Baldwin, the question is how you defend without Chloe Neufeld in the game. It's a much different game without her.
Yeah, Chloe was really leading this team on both ends. That's Lemos' 6th point. Cuts Baldwin's lead to 6. Column bounces it inside to Searle, gets surrounded down there. It was tapped away, and now a loose ball, and Independence comes up with it. 8 Baldwin turnovers. Bashir finds Maddox. Skip pass, finds the younger of the Maddoxes, Haley. Now they get it to Spencer inside. Had 7 points in that first half. Bashir tries on a three. Offensive board, but a turnover as Scobie took it away. Approaching 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Baldwin still up by 6.
Gonna need some lengthy quality possessions.
Searle inside, couldn't finish, but an offensive board. Collum, can she finish with the left hand? She blew the layup. It's a great move, just couldn't finish it, and Collum didn't establish herself back in bounds. Cammie's gonna want that one back, I can guarantee you. Baldwin playing great right now though, up by 6. A timeout taken by Independence will be their second. We'll step aside with them for 30 seconds, be back with more Bulldog basketball.
Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home is honored to be your choice when the difficult time comes to plan a lasting tribute for your loved ones. There to guide you through the process from beginning to end with each family's unique traditions and beliefs in mind. Visit lamb-roberts.com to see all of the services offered, including their online pre-planning tool, or call 785-594-3644 to visit with the caring professionals at Baldwin City's only locally owned funeral service and cremation service provider, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home.
Back here in Independence, Kansas, Baldwin up by 6. Getting late in the third quarter, Baldwin have led since early in the second quarter when they took a 15-12 lead. They have not looked back from there.
Really all started with that Logan Scobie corner 3, and it's been all uphill ever since, despite the foul trouble that you have the girls in.
Yeah, Neufeld has 3 fouls. Scobie has 3. Collum has 2. Chambers also has 2. And there's a bad pass inside and a turnover again from Independence. That's number 13 by my count. Bulldogs for Baldwin will take it. Brunker's in there. Cheyenne spinning around looking for an outlet, gets it to Nye. Nye will use a Chambers screen. Up top, Collum, she'll attack. Spins to the middle, kick it out, an open 3 for Emmy Nye. Couldn't quite get that one to drop in there. An offensive board, Chambers couldn't finish it. Good activity on the glass though. Here comes Independence. Haley Maddox gets it to Bashir up top. Now Brooklyn Maddox has hit 1-3 from there, just missed that time. Loose ball on the rebound, is tapped out off of Baldwin. We'll stay down here, baseline inbounds for Indy.
I think that Indy kind of got bailed out there. You could have gotten Spencer with an over the back going over Cheyenne Brunker.
Quickly to Lemos off the inbounds. Baldwin was asleep at the wheel.
I'm not a fan of that foul call. I don't think there was enough contact to call it.
It's a tough break for Baldwin right out of the inbounds. 8th point there for Lemos. Got a chance for one more at the line. She knocks it down. Just like that, a 5-0 run from Independence has cut this lead down to 3 for Baldwin. We've seen them lose some leads a lot this year.
And they just got Spencer with her 3rd.
Take that.
It's a careless foul by her.
It's only the first team foul. Baldwin has 4 team fouls this quarter. Brunker throws it into the corner. Cammie Collum for 3, just came up short. Chambers was in there battling for it, but Lemos comes away with it. Here comes Independence. It's a Maddox guarded by Neufeld. She throws it away right to Emmy Nye. Baldwin playing suffocating defense in the passing lanes as well. Neufeld gets inside, up and in off the window. Chloe's first 2 puts Baldwin back up by 5.
It's crazy how much happens. You put her in the game, you immediately get a turnover and 2 points.
Under a minute to play in the third. Baldwin have led the majority of the way so far. About 2 quarters to 1 in terms of leads. Bashir guarded tightly by Brunker, moving the feet. They'll work it inside to Lemos, who's had a good quarter. She couldn't finish it. Good D and a good rebound there. Emmy Nye ripped it away.
Nye's getting all kinds of trouble down there on those boards too.
Couple of second differential between the shot and the game clock. Essentially can hold for the final shot though. Neufeld gets it off to Collum. Now they'll work it around, work some clock. 13 on the shot clock as Neufeld has it on the far side. Now Neufeld attacks, gets into some trouble, kick it out to Brunker. Now Nye gonna try a three in the corner, that's no good. Rebound tapped around though. And that is how the third quarter is gonna end. Baldwin still with a 5-point lead. They led it by 4 at half. Improve on that by 1. Can they see this thing out and advance to the next round of the playoffs? We'll find out after this. The fourth quarter coming up on Baldwin Sports Live.
With Heartland Plumbing, you get full-service plumbing from a real plumber, not a sales guy who's just there to fix a leak. Heartland Plumbing sets appointments they hold true to, not an inconvenient block of time they might be there. With a strong reputation and years of quality service, Heartland Plumbing has the tools and the people to get your plumbing job done on time the first time. Give them a call at 913-856-5846, serving every big town and small town around, residential and commercial. That's Heartland Plumbing, the plumber you can open your door to.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Back here in Independence, a 5-point Bulldog lead, trying to see this thing out and advance to the next round of the playoffs. Their defense has been the story here tonight. They've turned Independence over 14 times so far. Here they get it into Spencer. She couldn't finish down there. Searle, good block out. Neufeld came away with it. Here comes Emmy Nye, bounce it to Searle on the block, kick it out. Logan Scobie's hit 2 of them. Make it 3, another big 3 from Logan Scobie. The 8th made triple for Baldwin.
So what's the bigger story? Is it the triples or is it the defense?
And another steal from Neufeld. It's been complimentary basketball each side. This might be the best the girls have looked all year long as Neufeld lost her footing momentarily, kept the dribble going. 8-point lead as Collum attacks and a reach-in foul. That's Spencer's 4th.
They're going to have to take her out.
You would think. Doesn't look like it. They're going to leave big number 13, Kaylin Spencer, out there. As Haley Maddox checks out of the game. Lemos back in there. Both teams with their starting 5 out there. Neither team goes much deeper than maybe 7 girls as Collum got surrounded. And did we get a timeout called? What happened?
No foul call. Looks like 13. No.
Okay, that's on Lemos. That's her first. So I didn't see who blew the whistle there. And that's a turnover. Collum is trying to get it to Searle. Number 10 of the game for Baldwin. The other way, they blew the layup. Maddox missed it. Scobie the rebound. Neufeld, some pressure from Veely. A nice crossover, gets across the timeline, kicks it out. They'll work it around. Searle's open for 3. Audrey Searle drills it. Give her 7 points. Baldwin's 9th made 3. Their largest lead of the night, it's at 11.
She said, I want in and join the party, added a triple.
Baldwin having fun so far. As Spencer forces up another one, missed it, got her own rebound. Lemos is gonna line up a 3, that's no good. Rebound's loose and Scobie clears it. Right now it looks like roles have been reversed. Independence can't hit a shot. Baldwin's defense has been outstanding. And oh, Collum got away with a carry. Now Collum has it back, bounce it inside to Searle. Can she turn and force it up and in? Man, that was in and out. How did that not drop? Here comes Maddox the other way, and a high pass out of bounds. 16 Indy turnovers.
And a timeout called by Indy.
Yeah, head coach Bryson Bird wants to talk about it. They're only going to have 2 timeouts remaining. Baldwin still has 4. We'll step aside with them here. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Baldwin Sports Live.
Kelly Neufeld and his team at Farm Bureau Financial Services are there to help you prepare for the unexpected and protect your future. With customized insurance plans and comprehensive financial planning, Kelly and his team will help increase your confidence in your overall financial well-being. Come meet the team at their new office in downtown Baldwin City at 714 8th Street, or give them a call at 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Back here in Independence, it's been all Bulldogs since early in the second quarter. Guess all Baldwin Bulldogs. Up by 11 here, 28-39. Only 5:30 left in this thing. Baldwin has the possession. Got to go the length of the floor. They doubled up Independence in that second quarter, won it 16-8. They won the third 10-9. Right now they're facing that full court pressure here. Get it into the middle beautifully. They get it to Neufeld. Now in a little bit of trouble. They get it across the timeline to have the numbers. Scobie open for 3. She's made 3 of them. Couldn't quite hit the 4th. Baldwin 9 of 20 from 3. Is there? Veely lost it. Lemos got it back and up and in. She now has 11 points to lead them. Kalia Lemos. And they get a steal. Baldwin just can't self-destruct now. Veely has it, trying to get it off. Does. They work it up top to Maddox. Now Lemos on the far side. And, oh, man, I thought Nye had a block, but they're going to get a foul and 2 shots coming.
If that's on, okay, I was going to say, that's got to be on Scobie going around the back. If that was on Emmy Nye, I think I would have gone nuts.
Yeah, that was very clean up top, but you're right, Scobie got her. That's her 4th. And the first free throw missed from Lemos. They are 7 of 14 from the free throw line. Does make the second, give her a dozen points. Baldwin still up by 8, got to handle this pressure.
They did switch that to an Emmy Nye foul.
Interesting. Get it up ahead. Scobie ahead of the pack, lays it in. 11 points from Scobie. So Scobie still just has 3 fouls. Nye has 2 now. Neufeld also has 3. Collum has 2. Lemos lost it. Collum there to take it away. Gets it off to Searle. Can Searle stay ahead of the pack? She's getting caught. And Veely knocks it out of bounds.
I'm okay with that if I'm the Bulldogs. Baldwin, I mean, you give yourself a chance to reset, get everybody ahead of the court, and you get the inbounds play you want.
They do allow Haley Maddox to sub in for Lemos. She's gingerly walking off the floor, their leading scorer. Dogs up by 10. Approaching the midway point in the 4th. Neufeld going to try on a 3. Man, that would have been nice as well. Neufeld has not been shooting it very good from deep lately. Been doing just about everything else great. Get it to Bashir. Trying to find Maddox. Guarded tightly by Scobie. Been one of their defensive specialists and also knocking down 3s. Scobie's got 11 points tonight. Veely gets it to Maddox. 5-4 seconds now on the shot clock. Knocked away and turned over from Indy. That is number 18.
Yeah, that goes to the credit of Chloe Neufeld again. And another, I believe, Independence timeout.
I think Baldwin's going to take this one. They've still got 3 remaining after this, so a full timeout. Let's step aside with them. We'll be back with the conclusion of this game. Things are looking good for Baldwin right now, up by 10.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, preparing for a career in healthcare as part of Fort Scott Community College's nursing program. Or maybe you belong on stage as part of the Hounds band or theater department. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Ten-point Baldwin lead as we welcome you back here to Independence. First round of the sub-state playoffs. The winner gets Topeka Hayden on Friday night. Baldwin wins this, we'll be going to Topeka Hayden, eerily similar to last season. If Indy can find a way to come back, they'll be hosting the Wildcats on Friday, but Baldwin looking to just control the ball here as Collum had it knocked away. They turn it over. That's a dozen of them for Baldwin. She's got to be stout defensively. There's some nice defense. Neufeld came over and took it away again. Been doing it all night. Here she protects the basketball. Man, Neufeld has just gotten better and better all the time, but here Collum has it ripped away. That's Haley Maddox. And then look at that hustle from Scobie, but a foul going to be whistled on Scobie. Luckily that one prior got changed, so that one's number 4. Scobie almost came up from behind and knocked that thing away.
Yeah, that's back-to-back possessions. Candy Collum has gotten stripped at the top of the key and resulted in an Indy chance on a breakaway. And luckily, Neufeld bailed her out the last time, and this time it's Scobie taking the foul.
.255 left. It's going to be a nervy ending here. Baldwin a 10-point lead on the road. The 13 seed looking to pull off an upset. And there's another turnover, a bad pass out of bounds to Baldwin. Make it 20 of them from Independence.
Yeah, and Baldwin's got, you said like 13, but
yep.
That's not, it's a bad number, but against this defense, that's not that bad, considering you're winning that 20-13.
Nye trying to get it inbounded. She does find Collum. Collum will come off a Searle screen, now gets double teamed, and it's knocked out of bounds. Man, maybe lucky there. Thought that might have went off Collum's leg, but the Dogs will take it. Sideline inbounds.
I don't know why they're not letting it stay in Chloe's hands a little bit more than Collum.
Chloe has been taking care of the basketball very well late. Last 8 games coming into play, 36 assists, 5 turnovers. That is incredible.
It's a little more than 7 to every turnover, so.
They're going to start giving some of their fouls with 2:24 left. It's number 3 on Sarah Veely.
You'd like to try and draw one from Spencer here.
Yeah, she does have 4 fouls, number 13. Still got 1 more to give. Baldwin's got 2 fouls to give. Neufeld gets it inbounded, high post area to Searle. Across the way to Collum. Ooh, and a bad pass as Collum missed Scobie there.
Yeah, unfortunate for Collum. That's 3 turnovers in the last 45 seconds of game.
Only 6 turnovers in the first half. Got 8 of them here in the second half, does Baldwin. Approaching 2 minutes to play. Got to stay stout defensively. Lemos has been leading the way for them. That's probably not a bad foul. She's missed a couple of free throws. She does have a dozen points. Going to get 2 more from the line here.
It's not a bad foul, but I think the last 2 that have been called on Nye were both clean attempts where she got a hand on the ball. I mean, that one, I think for sure she got her fingertips on it, but The one before, I think, was a no-brainer. That was a clear block.
Lemos able to rattle that first free throw in there. Cuts it to single digits, a 9-point Baldwin lead. Second shot also good.
Baldwin's going to start putting some shots up, I think, has been the issue here.
Independence takes their penultimate timeout. They'll have one left. Baldwin still with 3 timeouts left. Let's keep it right here. Just reset you. Mentioned the timeouts, 2:06 left. Baldwin up by 8. Still both teams with 1 foul left to give. Baldwin does also hold the possession arrow. We've seen a lot of jump balls, especially early in this game. That might come in handy here late. Baldwin right now, they are 9 of 21 from 3, shooting the ball pretty well. 4 of 4 from the free throw line. They haven't been to the free throw line since the first half, though. Gonna have to knock some free throws down here late. Try and see this game out. Here we go. Baldwin's gonna face that full court pressure. They get it into Neufeld. It's like a 1-2-2 press. Man-to-man now as Neufeld crosses the timeline, takes a bump, and now a foul whistled on Lemos. That'll be 2 on her. The last foul to give for Independence. Sideline inbounds. Baldwin get it in the column. Fresh shot clock here. You want to work it. Scobie has it up top. Get it off the column. Now into the hands of Neufeld, and she gets fouled. That is on Veely, and that puts him over the limit as Neufeld will get 2 free throws. Like I mentioned, if you look at her over the course of the year, as that was the 4th foul on Veely, Neufeld's a 61% free throw shooter, but over the last 13 games, it's 77%. That's pretty much the second half of the season. Makes the first shot. She's got 3 points tonight. Lead back out to 9 and back out to 10. Baldwin a perfect 6 of 6 from the line. She's got to stay stout on this end. Approaching a minute and a half left. Get it to Veely. Little step through off the window, too strong, no good, and a foul whistled on Veely. That'll be number 5 on her. She's going to be done. A nice strong rebound again from Emmy Nye. Veely fell back and hit her head pretty hard that time. She's going to have to come out of the game anyway. 2 free throws coming for Emmy Nye. She's a 71% free throw shooter on the season. So Veely comes out, Haley Maddox back into the game. First free throws of the night for Emmy. Averaging 10 points, 4 rebounds a game. First shot's no good. Got one more coming and it's up and in. Put Emmy Nye up into double digits with 10 points. Scobie has 11 to lead the way for Baldwin. Dogs up by 11 right now, 1:20 left. Just don't foul on this end. Maddox is gonna launch a 3. That's well short, and a good block out of bounds to Baldwin. Independence just 1 of 12 from 3.
I think that's gotta be the true story today is threes.
100%. Baldwin's hit 9 of them. Independence only 1, like I just said. Neufeld in transition. Gets to the cup. Oh, man, that would have almost been a dagger, but couldn't finish it. She will go to the line for 2. Who was the foul on? It's the first on Haley Maddox. Neufeld 2 for 2 from the line so far. Drills the front end here. Baldwin starting to taste it now with 68 seconds left. Got some folks heading towards the exits here in Independence. 13-point lead. Baldwin looking to pull off an upset in the opening round of the playoffs. Get it inside to Spencer, lost it a little bit, got it back. Now Maddox is gonna try on a three, and that's good. Her second made three. That's their only points of the game. She's got 6 points. Cuts the deficit to 10, and a quick timeout taken by Independence. That is their final timeout. We'll step aside with them, be back with more Bulldog basketball after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe.
And I'm Dr. Holly Harris with Hometown Vet Clinic.
Now open across from the golf course in Ottawa, Kansas. At Hometown Vet Clinic, we provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, including digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work. Also, specialty care such as general and soft tissue surgery, chiropractic, acupuncture, small animal reproductive services, and dental x-rays.
With 4 other locations and a team of 15 veterinarians, our commitment to you makes Hometown Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
.50 seconds left on the clock here in Independence. Baldwin looking for a big upset win, up by 10. They're going to have the basketball, facing some full court pressure. They are 9 for 10 from the free throw line. Nye will be the trigger man, looking to get it in. They get it into Collum. Collum spins away, is getting fouled, and that's going to be 5 on Spencer. So Caitlin Spencer is going to foul out of this game. Her and Veely are both done. As well, check that. No, I was wrong, apparently. She's only got 4 fouls.
I could have sworn she already had 4.
Me as well, but I have been wrong before.
I guess I spoke it into your mind.
Yeah, probably. Collum missed the front end. Collum hasn't scored since the first quarter and misses both free throws here. Just got to stay strong defensively, no fouls. Quickly bring it up. They get it into Spencer. Up over Searle. That's in and out. No good. Audrey Searle grabs the rebound. She's getting mauled down there. Still no foul call. Looking for an outlet and a timeout taken by Baldwin.
I don't understand how there's no foul there.
Yeah, no kidding. They only got 3 seconds left to get that thing across the timeline. 30 seconds left on the game clock. Baldwin with 2 timeouts left. Keep it right here.
You know, I'm just thinking, do Baldwin and Independence have the exact same Bulldog mascot, just a different color?
I know, yeah, that's what I think so. It's very similar, at least.
I wonder, like, that's got to get confusing if you're colorblind and you just see black and white. Because they're the same. There's no letters.
Get it into Neufeld. She pivots away and now speeding away from everyone. Neufeld gonna pull it out and get fouled by Maddox here. Be Brooklyn Maddox's 3rd foul. Just gotta keep making your free throws down the stretch. Now 9 of 12 after Collum's 2 misses. Neufeld is 4 of 4 so far. Drills their 5th here. Ice running in her veins. Chloe Neufeld, she does not want her career to end here tonight. Makes them both a perfect 6 for 6. Give her 8 points. Baldwin up by a dozen. Looks like they're going to come out of Independence with a big upset win as Lemos tries a runner. No good, but a foul whistled on Nye. So Baldwin is going to match up once again in the sub-state title game against Topeka Hayden. That'll be on Friday night in Topeka. Lemos makes the first free throw. She's got 15 points tonight for Independence. Been one of their bright spots. Second shot also crawls in there. Baldwin get it in, and they can pretty much just dribble this thing out. 5 seconds, Collum crosses the timeline. That's gonna do it. The Bulldogs come down to Independence, and they leave with a big upset win over the number 4 Independence Bulldogs. And they book their ticket on Friday night to play Topeka Hayden for a chance to go back to the state tournament for the first time since 2020. Final score 48-38. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and wrap this thing up. A big win for Baldwin on the road. Be back with the post-game show after this.
New charges related to insurance fraud and theft.
Ripping off about 90 homeowners. Stewart ripped him off.
The roofing industry is rough these days. Hometown Construction is Baldwin City's very own hometown solution for roofing and siding needs. We know there's more important things than just money. We give detailed estimates and on-site supervision during all projects. We focus on one job at a time so that you have our undivided attention. Contact us today. Go Bulldogs!
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
Kelly Neufeld and his team at Farm Bureau Financial Services are there to help you prepare for the unexpected and protect your future. With customized insurance plans and comprehensive financial planning, Kelly and his team will help increase your confidence in your overall financial well-being. Come meet the team at their new office in downtown Baldwin City at 714 8th Street or give them a call at 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for 131 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home is honored to be your choice when the difficult time comes to plan a lasting tribute for your loved ones. There to guide you through the process from beginning to end with each family's unique traditions and beliefs in mind. Visit lamb-roberts.com to see all of the services offered, including their online pre-planning tool, or call 785-594-3644 to visit with the caring professionals at Baldwin City's only locally owned funeral service and cremation service provider. Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home.
Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
Welcome back here to Independence. This game has gone final. Baldwin with a big upset win on the road. They win it 48-38. The final scores. We welcome you into the post-game show brought to you by Hometown Construction. They're bringing trust back to the roofing and exterior businesses. No more corner cutting, just real craftsmanship and real-world experience for the most lasting results. Call Hometown Construction today for your free estimate and experience the breath of fresh air that they can bring. Hometown Construction, where hometown service meets peace of mind. Time now also for our player of the game. There's a bit of a debate this time. Could pretty much give it to 3 or 4 girls. I mean, there wasn't anybody in the starting lineup that had less than, I guess, Griffith wasn't out there. Nobody in the starting lineup had less than 7 points tonight, so that was a big contribution from everybody. I think we're going to have to give it to the lone senior out there, Chloe Neufeld. She did just about everything. Maybe didn't have as many made threes, didn't have any made threes. Scobie hit 3, Nye hit 3, and those were huge, don't get me wrong. But from the free throw line, she was a perfect 6 of 6. And as Joey was talking about off air, she had at least a handful of steals, at least a handful of assists to add to her 8 points and 4 rebounds. So Chloe Neufeld, what a game from the senior tonight, leading the way for Baldwin. And that is our player of the game. It's brought to us by Farm Bureau Financial Services, insurance and investments, wealth management, and financial planning. Farm Bureau Financial Services is there to help you prepare for the unexpected and protect your future. Call today and set up a meeting with your local Farm Bureau team at 785-594-1055. It's your future. Let's protect it. Quickly run down the final numbers here, and we'll get some final thoughts from Joey before we get out of here. First for Independence, they turned it over 20 times as a team. That was one of the big numbers for me overall for this game, but they were led offensively by Kalia Lemos with 16 points. She was 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Caitlin Spencer added 7 points. Haley Maddox had 3. Sarah Veely, who fouled out, had 5 points. Brooklyn Maddox hit 2 threes for her 6 points. And Madeline Bashir added 1 point from the free throw line. Like I said, Independence turned it over 20 times. They go just 2 of 13 from 3 and 12 of 19 from the free throw line. As for Baldwin, they were led offensively, at least scoring-wise, by Logan Scobie's 11 points. She hit 3 triples in this game, had a couple of big steals as well, 2 rebounds. Shea Griffith had 5 points, hit 1 of the 9 threes for Baldwin. Talked about Neufeld. Collum had 7 points tonight, all coming, I think, in the first quarter there. It might have been the first 7 points of the game for Baldwin, and then didn't score after that. But Collum hit 1 of the 9 threes, finished with 7 points. Nye had 3 of the triples, had 10 points, 3 rebounds. Searle also chipped in with a 3 of her own, had 7 points and 3 rebounds, and went perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Baldwin turned it over 14 times compared to Independence's 20, and they go 9 of 21 from three-point land, 11 of 14 from the free throw line, and they win it by a final score of 48-38. And Joey, what are some of your final thoughts from here? Baldwin with a big upset win on the road.
Yeah, definitely a few things you can take away from this one. If you're a Bulldogs fan or just looking at it from an outside perspective, it's without a doubt the best game they've played on both sides of the ball. I mean, I think it's most turnovers, if not the most, since that opener against Paola back at home when the season started. That was a really good defensive performance back then. But they did it all on defense. Everybody really pitched in, and I think one of the other reasons that I kind of talked you into giving that player of the game to Chloe Neufeld was when she left the court with that foul trouble early in that half. The team gave up a 5-0 run, and then immediately she came back in. There was 2 forced turnovers and 2 buckets made on their end of the floor. So just her impact with that suffocating defense and that seniority. I mean, she doesn't want to go out like this in a game where they know they have a chance. You want to go, if you're going to go out, you're going to go out to a team that truly is much better than you, and in a game that you could say you maybe didn't deserve to win. But this is a game that you come in and they know they deserve to win this game because they really played like the better team the entire time. I mean, all 32 minutes.
Yeah.
There was never a doubt in my mind that they were really going to lose this one. I mean, once they hit that first corner 3 from Scobie, it all just went uphill from there. I think that was the moment that the Dogs really knew they had it in the bag.
Yeah, Baldwin play outstanding here tonight. Like I said, an upset win. They booked their ticket. As let me pop up this. I got it on the pregame show screen, so ignore that. But as you can see, Baldwin, they were going to play Hayden on Friday night. That'll be a 6 o'clock tip-off. It'll be in Topeka. It's eerily similar, like I've said before, to last year. Last year Baldwin was a double-digit seed. They came down to Coffeyville, a little bit south of us here, and beat the Golden Tornado, and then advanced to lose to Hayden last year. So we'll see if they can exercise some demons and beat the Wildcats this year. So that's coming up on Friday night. Don't forget, we'll have the boys game for you tomorrow night. They are going to be at home taking on Field Kinley out of Coffeyville, the Golden Tornado. So that'll be a 6 o'clock tip-off. It cracks me up every time. Me and Bryce were going back and forth on this, Joey, when we did the game. I think it's just a singular tornado. I like to say the Golden Tornadoes. I think it's just one tornado, but I don't know.
There's so many things that are like that in this world where it's like it shouldn't have an S at the end of it. I don't know. I go back and forth with my mom on that with Meyer and Myers. It's a grocery store back in Wisconsin. I don't even know if they have them here, but we give her a hard time because she'll say Myers and it's Meyer. And I don't know. It's just one of those things where if it has an S or not.
We'll continue this debate tomorrow as Baldwin. The boys will be in action, looking to punch their ticket back to the sub-state title game for the 4th straight year. All right, for my partner Joey Bongard, I'm Ryan Hilmer signing off, saying good night from Independence. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow night on Baldwin Sports Live.
From the gridiron to the hard court, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.